went to swing whenever I need, and I don't run away. But I can find the main way, right and stand the main way, and up and stand and went away, up and leave my way. Went to swing, and I can wait, away from me away. Right away, swinging away, and I can make my way. Like the lemon hanging away, like the lemon hanging away, like the like the bullets away, and up the lamb away. I'm traveling man, I'm traveling man, I'm traveling man, I'm traveling man. You wait to sing for the camp, and after that the man. And I will sing when I was late, and I've been seeing my mind. When I can stand and be the same, and I can bring the way. You wait the way, the man, the up and stand the way. I'm traveling man, I'm traveling man, I'm traveling man, I'm traveling man. I'm traveling man. I'm traveling man. But now I sing. Man, traveling man. I'm traveling man. I'm traveling man. I'm traveling man. I'm traveling man. Traveling man, yeah. You went to swing for a long time, you went to swing away. You went to swing whenever I need, and I don't run away. But I can find the main way, right and stand the main way, and up and stand and went away, up and leave my way. Went to swing, and I can wait, away from me away. Right away, swinging away, and I can make my way. Like the lemon hanging away, like the lemon hanging away, like the like the bullets away, and up the lamb away. I'm traveling man, I'm traveling man, I'm traveling man, I'm traveling man. You wait to sing for the camp, and after that the man. And I will sing when I was late, and I've been seeing my mind. When I can stand and be the same, and I can bring the way. You wait the way, the man, the up and stand the way. I'm traveling man, I'm traveling.
You good?
Yeah, he's saying go, go, go.
Welcome back to the Acoustic Shop channel. I am John.
Skinner,
Hey guys, it is New Guitar Thursday. Cannonball!
Yay!
Hey!
7
How
minutes
you
late,
doing?
guys.
Hi, everybody. Welcome in.
The 7 minutes was the warm-up. That was the opening act. Didn't you guys
Yeah.
enjoy it? Johnny playing over top of
The
what
Chapmans
we're
were just practicing some songy songs before we
Songy
go
songs.
livey live.
talking.
So that's what we're doing
Juniors.
right now. Welcome everybody to Shop Talk. Today we are going to play
Tunes.
your request. We are going to attempt your request, I believe. We are going to talk about cool guitars and instruments.
I may cough
basses.
during this live stream. My allergies are absolutely vicious.
My
Really?
eyes
I'm
are
being
burning
attacked.
so
being
bad the
attacked?
last 4 days.
Yeah, like
It's a
there is
brutal
3
attack.
points in the back of my throat that are really sore right now.
Dang.
3 points?
crazy.
3 points. Not just
three
your normal
places.
two.
Is doubling down with Carol on favorite things.
No!
See,
I'll play
through it,
it.
guys.
I'll play it.
Jeremy was playing it like 2 seconds ago. They were doing a
All right.
thing. You guys gonna try it?
Where are we going now? See, that's the problem. He's like, yeah, I got this. You guys follow me.
Jason was playing jazz chords.
Every time. Jerry did that. It's like, I
It
got
didn't matter. Did you hear what Jason was playing?
Now play Bop. All right, let's move on, guys. There's people watching us right now, Jeremy. Quit it.
Oh, I thought this was still a pre-roll.
So
guys,
does that
welcome
one
to
to
the
know?
show.
Does that one to
I
know
bet
you
that
guys
was
are not gonna
one
play
of your
that?
favorite things.
Wow.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
Guys, that is the Imawato.
That lady does not want to watch our
Iwamato.
unprofessionality and our ill-preparedness. And
our-
that's what
and
we
our
start the whole live
childish
stream with.
It's me.
Our
I
childish
commented
bickering.
that.
She was
Never.
angry with
Jeremy,
us.
you're the
She was
child.
a little mean about it. It happens. So, what do you guys want to actually start with today
What do you mean?
then? That was
Hot in
that.
here. Is it hot in here? Am I sweating?
It is a little bit.
Hey, it's going to be a lot
I
hotter.
probably should not have worn the...
So, hey, we're starting a GoFundMe today. We just found out that the compressor, is it still not working, Trent? Oh, Trent, he broke
The AC compressor in our shop went out.
the store.
And the store, so...
Blued it up.
They're gonna be. Luckily, it's not a super hot day today, but it's so muggy outside.
But he says he's not going to be there until Friday.
can't
Can we not get him
install it
in till
Friday.
Thursday?
It's
Can
gonna
we
get delivered.
pay him more? Just like, come in, do it.
I don't want to pay more than we're having to pay for this.
It's true.
An entire new air conditioning unit for your business is not inexpensive.
Yeah, it is.
Really?
Hey, am I working now, Trent?
Okay.
Trent should be working.
So,
he said.
I guess we've
This
already.
is the Iwamoto, but we'll get into that in just a little bit. I think
That's
we're going
fine.
to kick off with a song. Do you guys know Brilliancy, the chorus of that? There's another request for that, too.
That was a request, yes.
You know, I can fake that one, I think. You remember when we did that as a harmony?
Haze and weeds
It
are
was
some
really
of my favorite
cool.
things. Good job, Gibson F4, F5.
Go ahead.
Not my favorite things. How's the song go again?
Give us a kickoff.
They want to know how it went. I was just telling them.
you want to hear a bidding war, Alex? I got 5 for me taking my shirt off. 10 says I keep it on. Jamie, pants is going to cost you 50. Just saying.
This live stream is officially
Love that
I
it's
will do
already
anything.
derailed
Boy,
this
that
much,
lady
so
would
that's
really
very
not like our
nice.
stream today.
Carol, look away.
That's great. Oh my gosh.
All right.
Okay.
So that was brilliant, guy. That was brilliant. Brilliant job
Okay.
on that last
Well, I've
stream.
never tried to play that on the guitar.
That's the only time I've ever
Don't
played
you
that.
hate dog puke bulldogger? That's the grossest thing ever. They go and eat way too much of their food and they just puke the entire food up with slime. And you gotta like try to pick
I
up
gotta
one
tell you,
Has a
slime.
sock in it.
Okay, so again, this is kind of not really suitable for a stream, but it is.
If I were a senator from South Dakota, I'd put that dog down.
All right, we got a winner here, Vince.
Oh my
$100 to keep it
goodness!
on.
Oh, you did that.
Shoot
Anyway,
that dog.
anyway, so I had everybody over for one final cookout at my house
Just
last
Lane, that's how I
Saturday,
win. I have the area
and
stuff.
I cooked ribs. And you know, in the last stage, if you're doing 3, 2, 1 ribs, you put it in apple juice and stuff, you know, and all that juices stays in foil.
Marinating.
And I ended up taking all that foil and I emptied it into the yard off the deck, you know, just on the ground. So after you guys all left, all of a sudden, Lester, my oldest dog, comes in the living room and just starts yakking all over the place. And I can't figure out what it is because it's tons of mulch and dirt everywhere. And then all of a sudden it dawns on me, he went and found all those juices from the ribs and sat there and ate the dirt.
Tasty sticks.
And the dirt and sticks around it.
If that
That's
dog
great.
still lives.
That dog is an idiot.
So totally true. Gross.
That's great.
Anyway,
Love to hear that. All right. So I would personally like to talk about instruments today.
not
If that's okay.
anymore, dog.
You guys ever had a
That's all
dog
right.
walk into your living room and puke up a sock?
Every time.
No.
There's where that sock is. Give that back to me. Then you put
That's
it on.
great.
Right when he was a puppy, we used to mow the backyard and it just would,
That's-
like, socks would go flying everywhere
Right now-
every time I mowed.
Right now we have a
He pooped
4-month
them all
old,
out.
if not 5 months. I guess maybe 5 months old. She's got to be older than that. Anyway, it's a Labra golden doodle, and all she
Labra
wants to do is
golden
eat
doodle?
little kids' socks. And
Oh, I'm glad you
It's
finished
really
that sentence
weird.
with socks. All she wants to do is eat little kids.
that too.
socks.
That'd be crazy.
The kids think
Comma.
that she
That's where
is.
you put the comma.
It is where you put it.
Everything's about punctuation. Isn't it?
What's in the
All right.
road
I
ahead?
had 2 requests
So real quick,
for a
Why are we
sound
going to
sample
say
of
the same thing?
515cc.
Yes. So
Alright.
I'm going to. So
but
I
it's
can
the
go
same
ahead and
person.
ask the. So I can go ahead and ask the folks next door to bring that instrument over here because I don't think that we have it over here. I think I know that we do have one of those in stock, I believe. So I'll see what's up, and then I'll have them bring that over
Got you,
here.
Evan.
Next,
Would I
yeah,
look more
next.
sophisticated if I'm wearing glasses like this?
That's
I
great.
mean, I can't see anybody when I can do
You
this.
can't see
but
anybody doing that.
Have you been wearing your glasses?
That's
I
great.
wear my glasses.
I thought you were wearing contacts like
I
you
can't
do
stick
something.
my finger in my eye.
Can I request that we start with talking about the
Golden
instruments because we already had some folks talking about it. So go ahead and share what you guys
All
are
right.
playing.
I have right now a
The gold.
Gallagher G70 custom shop. There's a fella who called today, wanted a tone sample, and I was going to film it for him, and I still will if he would like. But you know, I told Austin, I said, you know what? I'll just play it on the live stream and tell him that it's going to be there. He was looking at this guitar and is very interested. It's a fabulous guitar. We had this custom built with an Adirondack spruce top, as normally it's a G70 would come with a
Carol sounds
Sitka
like she's
spruce
just
top.
reading from a Dr.
it's-
Seuss book now. She wants a hoodle.
Really?
A Woodles.
Hoodles from Whoville.
Anyway, that's what I have today. This is a gorgeous guitar,
I like the way
and
this
somebody
grain
needs to
does
buy it
this.
because it is
It
great.
almost follows the curve of the.
Does it? Ooh, it does kind of. So there you go.
got the
I
Custom
think
shop.
that David did that on purpose. Sounds
You put
great.
an Addy top
Shout out.
on top of these just sound great.
Shout out to Gallagher and their new social media. I was over there snooping yesterday. They're doing some funny stuff.
I heard they had the festival. I forgot that was last
It's
week.
more
so
goofy than us, guys. You
Yeah,
should
the-
check it out.
He was at Merle Fest, David and his team, and then the next week was Gallagher Fest. And I guess it went real well, somebody said yesterday in the live stream.
Yep.
Hey guys, apologies for yesterday's live stream. We were not 2 hours late. It got scheduled where it said we were going live at 1. We always go live at 3:30 on, well, relatively close to 3:30 on Takeover Tuesday and on New Guitar Thursday. So, if you know, you know. What's the abbreviation for that? IK.
I kid.
YK.
YK. That's it.
Speaking of the Iwamoto mandolin, I'm playing an Iwamoto. We talked about
watch
this
your
yesterday in the
mouth,
live
Jamie.
stream.
He said he wants this shit.
This thing is killer. Why is it still here?
I don't know.
Why
It's
is
a
it
great
not
mandolin.
sold? I'm gonna just buy it, and then you guys will feel
Good
bad.
price
when
on
you get
it, mandolin too.
Shidoodle. I believe that is a shidoodle. Shoodle. Shoodle.
That's great.
What are we talking about again? What? Where am I?
The Poodle Zoo.
Hey, kid, this is actually
right.
a good question. What would your names be if you were dogs? What's your picks?
Come here, you little.
I can't think of any.
Don't be old Yeller and I'd take him out behind the house and
Oh my God.
teach him to fetch.
Daddy saying bags. Mom saying cutter.
I don't know what my
Yeah.
dog name would be. I'm terrible to.
Me
If
and
I
my
ever,
little sister also saying Tanner.
if I ever had to interview for Google, I wouldn't get hired. Like if they had asked me these questions, like, what would you be if you were an animal?
Is that like a thing that Google does?
They do all these weird like
They ask you.
what is it? Esoteric questions
I would be a human named Jason.
in the form of some animal you choose.
In the
That's so
form of a
weird. I didn't know
bear.
they did that. That's wild.
You just gotta turn around on them. What would I be if you were an animal?
What is it supposed to like? Are they it's just
some kind of-
psychologically?
yeah,
They're like,
how you
okay,
answer.
that's so weird.
Did we not ask you
Wild.
those questions when we hired you?
Well, I used to come to the name asshole when I was young.
Whoa,
Maybe.
Watch it.
What? That's what you
that
used
was
to
your
call
nickname.
me. That's what you guys used to call me. I'm assuming
You
that's
can't
my dog
say
name.
that on
Sometimes my
air.
kids watch these live streams, Jason. Sometimes they're in them.
Oh, okay, fine.
All right.
Whatever, you guys.
That's wild, honestly.
This mandolin does sound great. Hello for Welland, Ontario, Canada. Can we play McCaddy's Waltz? I don't know if I know
I don't even know that one.
There's something I did ask for. What's the Tony Rice one up there?
Sorry.
It's amazing.
That's not Tony Rice.
That wasn't the one, was it?
But it's just requested.
Oh, it was higher up.
It was
higher
also
up.
one that was requested. Never meant to be.
Oh, never meant to be.
That's a tough one.
Never meant to be. Started up by
Price was always
saying.
paid. It was never meant to be.
That's the one right
That's
there.
a good one.
You write it off by saying.
Jason's
It's
gonna keep
never meant to
modulating.
be. Though you also be, you always get one. For a better day, as you turn your back away.
Carol likes that the Takeover Tuesday is about the mandolin family. That's because
Yeah.
I play the mandolin.
Hey,
My
from Nova
turn.
Scotia.
Thanks,
Also, Alex enjoyed the
thanks
blind
for the
test yesterday. How'd that
feedback.
go? I didn't get to watch it, replay of it, but I guess it worked pretty well.
I think it did its thing. Yeah.
Play Evan's song for him. He's
Cool.
waiting for a mandolin.
Okay,
That's
Cherokee
an easy one.
Shuffle?
Let's go with Cherokee Shuffle.
I asked and I'm waiting. Evan.
Lost Indian doesn't have the B part, Alex. Otherwise, it's the same thing. I messed up. Let's do it again. No, I think, Alex, you are correct. They are the same A part, but I think Lost Indian just doesn't go to a B part, right?
I think also Lost Indian, I believe, is done in D. I believe.
D minor. That's not like
It
Shady
doesn't.
Grove.
I think Lost Indian does not go to the 6 minor. So yeah. Time for John to switch guitars. It's true. You are correct. I already started. Good job, Tex.
Well,
Thank
apparently
you,
Tex
Tex.
is the boss of John.
Really?
Dude, I'm doing this one next.
All right.
have a new
Real quick,
director.
we did have a question on Facebook. The question is from David Guy. He says, "What happened to the batch of the Eastman E10 SSVs that we got a couple weeks ago?"
Guess what, guys? And I always hate having to do this because it sucks when I have to do this, but none of the E10 SSVs passed our inspection. And I don't know what's going on. You know,
It could have happened between California and here. What's going on with the varnishes, or they're just not as picky as we are. The varnish, in general, is a very difficult material to work with, especially if you're shipping it internationally or even across the... We've had issues with the Gibson 1923 varnishes. Varnish is very touchy, and those ones
Finicky,
got
as you would say.
severe case rash, where basically the varnish melted to the interior of the case.
We tried
leaves-
Cosentix.
I don't
I see
know.
that on. It's for rash. I've seen it for the commercials.
for, that's for plaque
eczema.
psoriasis.
No, I thought
Okay.
it was eczema.
I don't think it would work on the guitars, but it is the varnish
they have-
finish
Cosentix
melts to
made me feel
the...
comfortable in my
It gives
skin.
the guitars eczema.
The guitars have eczema. That's why we had to cancel
I'll
them.
be honest, I hurt my hand somehow, guys. I don't know.
Okay.
It was that bare knuckle fight. I
Either
had
way,
last
that's
night.
what happened, and they do a thing where they just don't ship.
Yeah. Once the summer months hit, they just
varnishes
quit
and the
shipping
hats.
varnish because it's
Yeah.
so,
Yep.
so problematic.
Yeah.
And it's such a shame because they all had to go back. Every last one of them.
Which the tough part is, and hopefully they can figure out how to clean up that finish. We work on them a little bit if it's minor, but the guitars in general are fine. Like the actual instrument itself as a guitar is great. It's just the finish. So they're gonna have to do some refinishing, light sanding, make them
Most likely, they're just going to send them to another dealer.
and they'll say, our customers
Be
will
way
okay
less
with this.
fussy than we are.
Dang.
Honestly, it's
It's
probably what's
probable.
happening.
It is probable.
Dang.
I have been getting grief from some of our vendors for the stuff that we have turned away because of not quality. Again, I guess should we address some of this here? think
I
we
just
should.
want to know what BBL Drizzy means.
I don't know.
I hope I didn't say something
Probably
inappropriate.
nothing good. Yeah, I tried to delete that and it didn't work, so
Anyway, they there's a lot of instruments that companies that talk about having to redo all this stuff, and they take the neck off and of banjos and redo them, and they take instruments and spend all this time. And I'm like, why are you doing that? Why are you making an instrument that is inferior and not right, and spending time to make it right? I think if you're going to spend this kind of money, it should be right in the first place. We make sure it's at the level of what the manufacturer wants it to be, but we believe if it shows up and it's not of quality that we want to see come out the door, it goes back. That's all there is to it.
If I was meant to build them, I'd build them. I'm just a reseller. You guys do a better job building them. I do a better job selling them.
That's right.
Why not? So we had a request. Kevin wanted to hear the 515 Comfort Contour. So we got one of them in stock. And we had somebody asking, Evan? Did I say
Yes.
Kevin? I'm sorry,
Evan.
It might have been him asking, him or her, I'm not sure sometimes with these names, if they're using somebody else's account, but on Google Messenger yesterday was asking about this mandolin, so it might be the same.
No, they were asking about a different mandolin. That was a different person.
They're asking about the red.
615.
They're talking about 615, yeah.
Which we don't have that
answered
either.
that one.
You may have to tune. Oh, UPS is here.
Either that or the.
There's
boxes.
a major accident out on the road.
Our UPS
So-
driver, guys, is very fun. I think he's concerned. He doesn't want to run over anybody,
probably
so
ran over
he
a dog.
honks his horn 1,000 times when he pulls into the lot, and that's a good way for us to know he's here. But it'll be like honk 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 honk.
Beep, 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 beep,
What can we do?
Can't say you weren't
Evan
warned.
did specifically ask for a sound sample. If you wanted to just do that one solo for like 2 seconds.
I'll do my
Yeah.
signature.
Hey, while you're doing that, I went and bought Reese's Big Cups.
Don't
Can we
eat those
discuss
live,
this
This is also
while you're eating
I
it?
think it's time for a poll.
Poll.
Maybe a hot take.
It is a poll. Actually, I'm
is
doing a
it?
poll. I got 2 different kinds of Big Cups here. They have the new caramel
My God,
and
what
the
do you
original.
mean?
They were buy one get the other half off.
Yeah.
It makes it worthwhile.
Buy one, get together, half off. Is that what the sign said?
Yeah, get together.
You read
Get
that
the
and you were
other.
like, let's go.
Get the other is what I said. Geez, somebody
I
trying to
thought you
make
said
fun
get
of me.
together.
Anyway, what is best, the caramel or the non-caramel? Jay, would you like one while
Or
Jeremy's doing his
option
demo?
C, should John be professional and not eat while on camera?
He's gonna do his thing. I'm doing a caramel one.
I just want to see us medley it up.
Why
I don't know
not?
if I can hold up to a medley today. My hands hurt.
I'm eating a big cup
Oh,
caramel.
you're so disgusting. Can you cut his camera? Cut the feed. Cut the feed. All right.
All right,
Ready?
show
This
him a
is
little.
The MD 515 CC, which is Comfort Contour / TV, which is for television.
No, it's not.
What is it called? The True Tone Varnish.
I'm not like you trying to get
Beautiful.
to wrestling weight. I'm also professional.
We got you on here? No, I won't say it. Never mind. All right. So,
I can hear
let's
you
play this.
getting better. Is that what you're gonna say?
I was just going to talk about our life insurance policies.
We talked about the guy who commented on Facebook the other day, asking why every one of our
fatties.
men at the
That was
store
just
are fat,
Straight up
unkempt, and unshaven.
rude. Yeah, that was wild.
I said, I'm only one of those things, sir.
Yeah.
I represent one of those.
I
but-
shaved in the morning.
Jeremy, play that.
All right, this is the serial number 3578. All right,
Time to
shush,
get the
ready?
diabetes free. It's true.
You need him.
Well, if that isn't a quality tone
You wanna give
sample,
me
I
a
don't know what
Request off.
is.
Somebody requested that on.
Tommy Drake.
I was getting
Bluegrass
stomp,
stomp?
and breakdown mixed up. Which is that? Was it stomp on there?
I don't remember.
Stomp and
Somebody
breakdown.
else has said,
Hey,
Little
but-
Liza Jane.
We don't do enough TikTok requests, though. We're gonna do a TikTok request right now. Bluegrass stomp for
I
Tommy.
agree, do it.
Let me just make sure I get the right one here.
Tommy Drake.
Hi, Tom, Tommy, Thomas.
Ready? Go.
Is that the one?
I don't know.
Bill's good on it. Yep, she is. I knew it was that one.
Okay,
So the other one's
indeed.
Bluegrass Breakdown.
Indeed. Go.
That Mr. Monroe could write a
Yeah,
tune or
nice.
two. That was a swinging.
I'm not at my best.
boy!
Let her go, boy.
Shu said he heard
Wow.
we were doing requests on TikTok. He was about to jump on YouTube and ask for that one and said, oh, wait, I'm on TikTok also. So he did request that to TikTok.
Lovely.
We are now taking YouTube requests. Shu, jump over there.
Next, Danny Carpenter
Danny,
says,
we
do
do
you
not
all
play
tour
Mini.
the festivals much anymore?
Are you hiring?
Yeah, we did one recently, last year, 2 years ago. I don't know. We went to Washington.
Delane, that's a request that came in from TikTok. It's a tradition
Yeah,
around here.
it's been going on for
Christmas
years
and
now.
Maze.
Yeah.
It's nothing new around here.
Ed Gallagher, John asked if you've ever played a Godin guitar from Quebec.
Godan. Yes, I have. We actually played some this year at the NAMM show. We're in a part of our challenge. I have to say, the company who owns Godan now did a very poor job of representing them at the NAMM show. They were hidden in a very small corner, and
Stuff with sciences and cheap electrics.
it was pretty bad. Hey, what am I
hey
playing
guys,
right now?
this
Yeah,
year-
that's right. Jamie was asking. This is an OM or triple O 37, not an OM 37. Triple O 37. So short scale OM,
back.
1 3/4 nut width. This guitar just made it back onto the website. Should be there. This was part of the very first guitar we had come back as part of our Dreadnought program, Jer. The guy had it for just over his 30 days, and then decided he wanted to get something else, shipped it back. So now his misfortune is your fortune because this is much lower priced. I want to say this is going to be at $3,600 now, which it was at $43. So that's a significant savings. It's brand new.
Cool.
It's brand new. It's 100% no wear tear. Looks
Hey,
perfect.
Nowhere beyond what he already puts in it.
And it sounds great. So 00037 is officially on our website as of today. I wanted to make sure that worked.
Do you have an opinion on Ovation?
Do I have a what?
An opinion on Ovation?
Also in our video from
Interesting.
NAMM, and
Also did not make that top list.
yeah, the ones that were there were
Awful.
well, I wouldn't say. I would just say
They lived a
terrible.
better life as helicopter propellers than they did as guitars.
Did you know that was
Honestly,
actually
they're
a
not
fact?
making great sounding guitars right now. to be
They did
honest. We
actually
tried a
make
few.
some really good guitars. Believe it or not, they did. But did you know that the material for that back is actually the material that was designed for helicopter
That's why you said it.
I
blades?
did not
I
know that.
You didn't, but I'm telling these people out here.
You're just looking at me while you're doing it.
I know, to make it look like
What
we
a
were doing
weird-
anything. You were supposed to play along,
okay.
and you did not play along.
Yeah, it's true. The guy that developed Ovation said, hey, this
Command.
material's good for this. Why don't we put it on a guitar?
Yeah. And it also, did you know that if you were to hit golf balls
do another graphic
with
called Did You
one of
Know?
these,
Sure.
with a
make
Ovation
that.
guitar, it
Brings in
That's
oh
the
man,
one.
you can launch golf balls like
Pops
further
in
than
and
you've
pops back
ever
out.
done. It's pretty
Cool.
amazing.
All in a blink of an eye.
got a
Tex
very-
is
seen
it
asking.
done.
Very large sweet spot too.
Tex is asking what's the neck profile like on that one?
It is a full C. This is an 1 3/4 nut width. I'm pretty sure. I feel it. It's definitely. I know it is because we ordered it that way. I remember ordering.
Shu,
this
in the
guitar.
background while John was talking for your YouTube request, me and Jason played a very sad waltz version of Jingle Bells.
Any MDO 305 SPEs coming in, John?
I have an order coming in shortly. If you'd like to reserve it, I just put that order in
Greg,
today.
you better buy it. It's gonna get sold, and you're not gonna get it, and then you're gonna feel bad.
As a reminder for everybody,
Delane, I'm taking trades where I'll show you mandolin licks if you show me how to play golf. Actually, I'm trying to get my
Ooh.
daughter started on golf. I think that'll be a great sport for her. And I hear it is the best sport for college scholarships.
really?
Yeah, for girls.
Really?
Yep.
That's wild.
Get yours
really
here.
wild,
Hey,
actually.
what's up?
Interesting.
Bonner Bracken.
Yeah.
Bracken. No
Yeah,
way,
thank you,
the champions.
Bonner.
Yeah.
Chipmans. There's no M earlier, but that's okay. We like it.
It's a
Can we play
keyboard.
Bubblegum Baby? Can we?
Kick off. It didn't kick off that way.
Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3. Well, I was just sitting at the movie, eating popcorn and watching the show. I wanted to yell when this good-looking gal sat
that one, Carol.
down in the very next row. He was popping her gum to the music. I admired the bubbles she blew. I knew her next whopper would be a showstopper. Such natural talents are few. Well, I picked out her blue ribbon bubble, and I threw myself on it to win. It quivered and popped, too much caramel, and everything dropped.
Chocolate,
There she
peanut butter.
worked, chin to chin. I said, hello, I'm your bubblegum baby, and your bubblegum baby's stuck on you. Well, it must have been love from way up above that held us together like glue. I spent the night eating. I could hardly conceal my joy. Now I'm her bubblegum baby, and she's my bubblegum joy. Well, I'm her bubblegum baby, and I don't mean maybe, and she's
Why does he keep doing that to
my
us?
bubblegum joy.
Why does
Good.
TikTok keep
Try to
making
remember
us
that.
watch old men play guitars?
It's the same
Feet
guy.
keep swapping. Tex, you got snow out there? That's crazy. All right, we got like 10 requests on the left side.
Yeah.
Bonner, I hope you like that one. It's
I guess it's
A
time
love
to do
song.
your little
Salt
thing.
Creek.
You
You
know, these Salt
want to do the
Creek, Big
medley and do
Bond.
all those?
What was the other one that Carol asked for? There's another one.
Well, let me switch guitars then, if we're gonna do that. Is
Okay.
that what we're doing? All right. So, by the way,
Jeremy.
this
You're not
is
in tune with
Triple
this,
O 37. You should pick it up because it just went online today. If you are looking at a used price, it's brand new, but it's a used price, and you
It
should
switched
get it.
again, Hinkley. So they're talking about Cuba.
I see that.
Hands off, Cuba. This little guy. Why is it doing that?
Sounds like he's got more interesting conversation than us, though.
Yeah, he does. I
So
don't get
we're
it.
monitoring TikTok so we can see all your comments and stuff, but then it keeps swapping our feed to another guy. I don't know why.
I think it's because we're just buffering
buffers
really
and then
bad,
kicks us
guys.
off.
The internet does not connect to this YOLO that well.
Why does it not like TikTok?
All right.
I don't
Anyway,
know.
so yes, the Atkin Triple O 37. Pick it up while you can because it's going to disappear pretty quick. I think.
Cool.
It's brand new at used price. That's awesome.
It's same for everything, don't they?
Jeremy, what is your favorite mandolin pick?
I've been really fond of the CT55 from Blue Chip, and I also use the TAD 55.
This?
Yeah, the
This is a XL,
the dark
Tri-XL.
Tri-XL dark tone.
1.3.
I swap back and forth between them quite often, depending on what's in my pocket at the moment.
I am currently using the dark
They didn't ask
tone
about you.
Tri-XL rounded 1.3.
So the CT55, it's basically a 1.3
I'm not here to listen to
millimeter
you guys be
Blue Chip.
childish and fight.
bicker. Blue Chip or the equivalent of the tone. I like the Darth tone slab.
3 inches of new snow in Montana.
Ethan got his M5A last week and it's killer. So much mandolin for money. I agree, Ethan. Glad you love it. Those things are monster mandolin for the price.
All right, what are we playing?
3 inches of snow.
Fresh snow in Montana.
So I could take some of that right now. It's so muggy outside.
All right, what are we doing?
We got a medley, I think we're going to start in A. We got a request for Salt Creek, Big Mon. If you guys haven't watched the channel, the live streams, we're just going to keep playing songs. You put them in the comments, we'll try to do them in the thing.
that tune?
I don't know.
I had it in my head too. Not easy to figure out.
request for EMD.
This was the Boucher BG 152 Grand Reserve. Absolutely incredible. I don't know why this is still here. It shouldn't be. Grand Reserve, Master Grade Top, Torrified, Gold Pack, everything but Madagascar. This is the most beautiful Madagascar I've seen on a guitar yet. And it needs to be purchased, so call and buy it now. Do it. Do
You
it.
guys just find
Stunning.
yourself, I do it somewhat to be funny, but also just catch myself making old man sounds now.
Like
Banjo.
what?
The dad grunt has has gone from sarcastic to
It actually
officially
is. Yeah, I hear you.
I can't be going without making a grunt.
Oh, gee.
That's hilarious.
It's a rite of passage.
Let's do something pretty.
Hey guys, guess what I got? A carbon fiber mandolin.
You
That's
sure
what-
do.
I didn't even give you time to answer what.
Can I have
make
the
your
tuner
guesses.
back, Jay?
I did. I put it. It sounds like you're about to kick off. Tell me
about the
good old. That's what you did there. You did that run. All right.
Oh, we should do that
let's
one.
Play fish caught a bird. It goes like this. No, I don't know that one.
Did you want to tell them a little bit more about that mandolin if anybody doesn't know?
I heard those mandolins do not come with a cigar. I'm gonna assume that's true because they don't. I'm waiting for the joke there to hit me.
Jeremy, can you tell them a little bit more about that mandolin?
Yeah, this is one of the close mandolins, the carbon fiber, full carbon fiber. We are just taking pre-orders on these right now because they're not fully released. But it's one written by Nick Dumas. I haven't learned that one yet. Anyway, full carbon fiber, so it's very
close to no cigar, Jeremy. That's what it is.
I get the joke now.
Good.
The best ones need to be explained.
Yeah. That was deep.
Is that true?
You should have spelled cigar with a K.
Be
That wouldn't work.
explained, he said.
Cigar.
That's great. I like
Yeah,
that.
full carbon fiber, A-style mandolin. This one has a pickup in it. We just did a blind test of this one yesterday on our live stream, and I could pick it out because I've been playing this one quite a bit. But
it sounded
man,
good.
it held its own.
I was listening to it in my car driving, and it sounded really good.
You got scratched on the face. What happened? Getting a cat fight?
I got an argument with my razor this morning. I was going fast this morning. I think I got a little aggressive.
Dang.
I'd say so, Jay.
Yeah, Tex, you could be playing this one out in the snow. You could lay it down in the snow if you wanted to. We had
yeah.
a couple requests for a Shogun Farewell as well.
We can fake that, I guess.
I watched, I don't know if you guys have heard of Masterclass. It's a really cool app, and you sell like a yearly subscription. But they get some of the greatest minds in the world to give like a masterclass. And Ken Burns did one on making a documentary, and it makes me want to go back and watch Civil War again. I know when it first came out, it was like, man, this thing's so long. Very interesting, but so long. But now I want to go back and watch it. This song made it into Masterclass too, and he talked about scoring for a documentary and how important that is. And they played some of the scenes without any music, and then they played it with this song in the background, and it makes all the difference in the world. This one was written
You
by...
listen to our content without music.
It's better. Jay Unger wrote this tune.
When we get a chance, we should do a
Shogun
neck
Farewell.
adjustment
The
on
Younger
this.
Gang?
This guitar,
Possibly.
by the way. Just a little note for staff.
Ken Burns might be the best. Like every one of his documentaries is so in-depth and engaging. You should watch it, Hinckley.
Okay.
I'll loan my account to you.
Okay.
It'll help your documentarian. Ready? part of the worship it goes like this. My dearest Clara, the general said we're going to have a mighty battle today. You've been on my mind, and I miss the folks at home. Because they read the letters on the documentary.
Guys, I almost fell asleep.
That
was really soothing.
A slow note.
In a good way, it was
You
very
should watch
soothing.
that documentary. It would totally put you to sleep.
Will I really fall asleep? Guys, my attention span is just terrible. I can't sit through that probably.
My dearest Gertrude, we are on the brink of a great battle.
Because
The folks say we may not make it.
letters.
I don't
That's
know
wild,
why we're
honestly.
fighting, but
Robert
I
E.
feel like
Lee
I have
hasn't
to do
showered
it.
in a week.
It's more like
He
months.
smells worse than his horse.
John, have you ever played a Recording King guitar? If so, what are your thoughts?
Yes, I played a lot of them. We sell them. They're good guitars. Honestly,
Good, not great.
Yes, they're good, not great. One thing I don't care for at all is the neck profile. I just can't get over that at all. That's one of the things. So, I have never heard anybody else sing it, Tex. I've never heard anybody sing it at all. So, there you go. There's an old house that once
Great tune.
was a mansion.
Cool.
Somebody's asking for it. Overlooking.
Does that sound like a key?
Next thing
Higher?
on the docket, real quick, John, I believe you've not talked about the
No, I have
instrument
not.
that you're playing now. Let's do
Just
that.
came in. I was so excited about this. Came back from Merlefest and saw this here. Super fantastic guitar. We had two of these built before, and they finally got us another one. This is all walnut and some of the most gorgeous ones in a fireside parlor.
the sound of this.
12 fret, all walnut. I believe, at least the first ones that were done. I don't know about this one
bad's
for sure,
gonna
but this, the original ones were all done from the same log. So the walnut, the neck, every bit of it, all from the same log. And they sound really incredible. Nobody builds a parlor-sized guitar like Bedell, in my opinion. I think they're the best.
That's not even a hot take. That's just a given.
That's just the way I believe it.
That's just
That's
They
like
just really do
freezing
that's
cold
just
take.
gospel.
amazingly. So
Alex, I'm
I've got a
guessing
lot
the
of
Sullivan Ballou letter was from the documentary, and I'm guessing that's a quote from it where it just said, "People now are hopelessly articulate." I love it.
Inarticulate.
Inarticulate. I said that, didn't I?
Wild.
They'd rather solve their problems with guns.
And the doctors are sawing
we
off
doing?
all of our
Let's
limbs.
just do a reaction video to the entire Civil War.
Are sawing all of our limbs.
It got
That's crazy.
gangrenous.
I wasn't even shot in that leg.
You guys know, and this is pretty cool. Hinckley didn't know this, so I'm going to tell her right now.
Okay, cool.
The term "bite the bullet." they didn't have like when they're gonna saw your leg off, they would give you one of the bullet, like just the lead,
lead bullet.
and you bite into it, and that's to help with the pain.
And then their
we
teeth
went,
would.
I think it's at the museum in Gettysburg. They have some bullets with teeth marks in them from biting the
In
bullet.
the hospital.
They'd bite it that hard.
Oh yeah, it's lead.
It's lead.
So it's soft.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Hard there.
Well, I don't know my elements. I don't know my periodic table that well.
John Ezel.
John
crazy.
Ezel. We played Cherokee Shuffle earlier. Sorry, buddy. You
But
missed.
what about all the
Rewind.
dental problems?
Go on YouTube and watch
All right,
it.
we got a
for the
segment
long
here, don't
thing.
we, Inkley? Don't you have a question you didn't ask me of the week?
Yes.
You didn't come
So,
up with
Hey, try
I
to
don't
remember
know
off the top of your
question.
neck
head.
adjustment.
No, I do know it. I'm big, smart, and I do know it. Okay, so the question of the week, and for all of you guys out there, I don't know if you guys know this, but this is actually Shop Talk number 95 today.
Oh my goodness.
And if you do quick
Are we
math,
gonna have a cake for our 100th?
that's 5. Yeah.
We have a cake and you walk in another room.
As long as you don't get my family.
family's coming here.
Jeremy, oh my god.
5
That's.
weeks from now.
Listen,
Have we
That's-
gotten past 150 views?
we're pretty close to 100 episodes is all I'm trying to say. And we would like to know, what
Momentous
do you
occasion.
guys want to do for 100 episodes? We got to do something cool. You can't just say giveaway.
Hands off, dance off.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I mean,
No.
they
We've had
said it
lots of
earlier.
requests for a topless episode.
What is this? You
No,
remember-
with absolutely no hesitance.
Jason filmed
Hands
this-
off,
do you-
dance
Do
off.
you remember when we filmed an Ozark Music Shop intro and Jason did take his shirt off because that was the swimming one? Whenever he jumped in the pool in the intro.
No, there was a whole intro where
really
Jason
wanted
had his
that
shirt
bad.
off, and he had actually clipped his mic to his chest hair.
Oh yeah, it's because you used that clip. We did the
Yeah.
I don't remember this.
water.
What are you guys talking
you did it for our
course you don't
TV
remember.
show. The Ozark Music Shop. We
You
did our
sat there
intro
with no shirt on.
because
in a
later in the
chair.
episode you were doing the.
Why do they allow this stuff on TV?
I think it got
funny.
censored. They had to blur it.
What is going on?
Nah, but you guys should watch the Calton versus Hoffy water test though, just because. All right.
Thank you for rescuing the animals,
yeah.
Merced SP, SPCA.
So do you
How about
have,
that senator from South Dakota?
So,
What are your thoughts? Thoughts?
The third time he's brought it.
They do rescue animals. I wonder what they're thinking of. Sometimes you have to euthanize
that's
them.
crazy.
I tell ya.
Dog won't, that dog won't hunt.
No way to kill your political career faster than telling people you took a dog behind the building and shot it.
Yeah, I think one of the news reports did some. Dogs have a 98% approval rating.
It's great.
Okay.
Nobody has a 95% approval rating except
While
for
the
dogs.
show's going on, guys, he got his E40.
Hey, good job.
And he linked up to the
It
humidity
says it's
sensor.
90 degrees. I let that cool down a little bit.
Don't definitely let that cool down. Please.
But that's
Definitely
awesome
humidity
that
fine.
it worked
Humidity's
and you got to
perfect.
see that. Yeah, that's super awesome that worked and everything. So,
Hey,
real quick, do you guys want to answer the question? I know that we have other questions up there,
No
and I
idea
do want
what
to
do.
scroll. And
I want to
answer
hear
them.
what everybody else wants us to do.
What do you guys
We
think
should
that
do
we
some
should
kind
do?
of big giveaway.
2 things already just say zebra cake. Thank you. We'll eat
That'll be
zebra
the cake
A
that you
zebra
guys bring
cake
into
eating
me.
contest.
No, with candles in it, it says 100th.
with a bunch
Big
of
old
candles
cake
in
that's
it.
got zebra
Here's what we
stripes on
do.
it.
100th episode,
what do
we
you
let
think?
our oldest children take over.
See,
bad, yeah.
I have thought that it would be pretty funny if you guys like each got your sons to be in here, like just your oldest ones, and then they dressed as you, and then we pranked them or
I
something.
think we should all switch instruments for it.
Really? Jason said
That would be bad.
that would be bad. All
And
right.
I mean, like, completely different instruments. Sitars and auto harps.
Hey, we were sent some.
Disco karaoke night.
We were
That
sent
sounds like
some
fun.
Some
gifts
hearts and some
already,
roses.
Some hearts and
Hey,
roses
thank
on
you
very
TikTok.
much.
Thank you.
Swing.
Swing.
Thank you so much. And then I thought that these were also really good comments.
Howard Collins mandolins, they are great. Everyone I've played have been really impressed with.
They're not
They
building
do,
very
they
many
do
right
sound a little tight when they're brand new. They're one of the tightest sounding mandolins. They take some playing to really open up, but they're built incredibly well.
I love
Cool.
that Hinkley reacts to your absolute moronic comments.
Oh my gosh, more
Always.
flowers.
And
Thank
then
you.
that's very, very nice.
They're like us
Absolutely.
talking.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Tex is asking, where does walnut fall sonically between mahogany and maple rosewood?
Rosewood.
Honestly,
Good question.
it falls in the mahogany world just slightly brighter. It's a little bit harder, in my opinion, than mahogany. So it's like just moving towards maple, just a little bit more from mahogany. little bit brighter. Again, this is odd because it's all mahogany.
Great idea, Jake.
So it's going to be it's darker than any spruce top mahogany or spruce top maple, spruce top mahogany. I don't know. Anyway, walnut is beautiful. It sounds really rich, and I like it a lot. So there you go.
Here's something, John.
100 episodes on and a sale, 100% off.
No, that's a bad idea. That's a terrible idea.
Shipping charges
Jay.
are going to
Jeremy's
kill you.
not-
Though. Shipping and handling,
Yeah, exactly.
that's where we make it up.
Next, some
The packing charge. Keith says it's time for a country gentleman song, and somebody earlier said, "Do you guys know Darby's Castle?"
I love that
Which
song.
is
I
a
wanted to
song.
do that.
Get 2 birds stoned at once.
Well, there you go.
What?
It was from one of those movies. Half Baked. That's from Half Baked.
I remember that.
Thank you, Brian. I'm glad
2
you're
birds
laughing.
stoned at once, man.
That's great. Okay.
Can I do that one?
Yeah, I'd
Can
love
you
to
look
do
up
that.
Darby's Castle?
Yes, I can.
I wanted to
great
do this when we were touring as the Chapmans.
Real
Where
quick,
the
on Facebook, you also have another question. Richard's asking, how are you liking the carbon fiber mandolin?
Am I liking it? I like it a lot.
What are your
It's
thoughts?
very responsive.
More thoughts.
Well, now I'm feeling left
If I'm
out.
giving an explanation of the tone, it is a little bit hollow,
There are
more
carbon fiber
open
bases.
toned, like a. So that's
Honestly,
not quite as.
but listen,
Yeah, I think that's carbon fiber in general. It has a little bit more of a hollow response. But man, this thing is projecting huge. So you're
I
not
think
getting
Ace
some
would
of
be
that
perfect,
tightness
don't you,
right
Jay?
in the mid range that you get out of wood, but absolutely worth the trade off, I think.
you know this well enough to do the harmony parts?
I think so.
I love this
An
song.
A?
I wanted to do this song when we were touring as the Chapmans so bad.
Greg, we'll get to that later. I don't have enough time.
Is Weber making mandolins yet? Good question.
By the way, I switched guitars. I now have the very last, I should explain this, by the way. The very last basket weave McPherson carbon sable guitar.
one of two.
There's 2 of them. We have 2. They built these, they actually quit building them last year. And then my guy that works there called me up and said, hey, I found material to make 2 more. This was the favorite of the folks in
What did the lead-up
at
note
McPherson to build with. It's a little bit softer weave because it spreads out further, so it gives a little bit more bass response. But it is so hard to build with that they decided to discontinue it, and they can't get the material anymore. So they found enough material to make 2 more
do it for one or
guitars,
turn around.
and we have the only 2
Your choice.
in existence. So if you want a carbon,
feel the basket
a
weave on-
basket
You
weave,
can't really, I'm just
pattern,
kidding.
this is it.
Ken,
Otherwise,
I-
it's going to be
I agree.
standard
Normally
honeycomb or
the one celebrating the anniversary get the gifts, but you guys had to sit there and watch us, so you deserve more.
I want to add on real quick also that the basket weaves are not on the website yet. So if you want them, that is a call thing.
Call us.
By the way,
call us.
I got one more guitar I
Hit us
should have
up.
brought out and told people because we haven't put it on the website either. We still have that show special DB Sig Touchstone guitar. And I needed to figure out what to do with that. And it's
Okay.
on that. It's like saving like $600 or something.
Gotcha.
Can you bring up those lyrics?
Yes.
Yep. See the ruin on the hill where the smoke is hanging still, like an echo of an age long forgotten. There's a story of a home crushed beneath those blackened stones, and the roof rang down and Cecil Darby loved his wife, and he labored all his life to provide her with material possessions. And he built for her a home and the finest wood and stone, and buildings became his sole possession. Oh, it took 300 days for the timbers to be raised, and the silhouette was seen for miles around. And the gables reached as high as the eagles in the sky, but it only took one night to bring it down. When Darby's castle tumbled to the ground. in bed, there was precious little said, and the moments that were set aside for sleeping. For his busy dreams were filled with the rooms he'd yet to build, and they never heard young Ellen Darby weeping. That night he heard a sound as he laid his pencil down, and he traced it to her door and turned the handle. And the pale light of the moon through the window of the room split the shadows where two bodies lay entangled. Oh, it took 300 days for the timbers to be raised, and the silhouette was seen for miles around. And the cables reached as high as the eagles in the sky, but it only took one night to bring it down. When Darby's castle tumbled to the ground. I didn't know if you're gonna do a half or a full. I hear you.
You know what I did keep confusing that with is what's the one the Cox Family Dad sang?
Whitewash chimney.
Yeah, whitewash chimney.
And the little whitewash chimney at the end.
That's a good one too.
I feel like that's a half-finished song.
How about the lyrics of that song? It is so
He was
well
too focused on building her this
poetic.
castle that she fell out of love with him.
Poetic.
And had an extramarital affair
Wow.
in her quarters.
Wow.
Swing that hammer, break that rock. Oh, that old song is hard. I like that.
Tex loves he likes the McPherson basket he has.
Cool.
Even in 0-degree weather.
It's
And then
true.
we had a question about the price. Do you know? Is it just
These?
$34.99,
Yeah.
I think, aren't they?
I think they are $34.99,
Is it just the
$32,
same
something like
as
that.
the-
Exactly the same.
and it's a sable?
Yes.
Chad
Okay,
wants to buy
then
your
it is
headphone base.
$34.99.
Can't have it, Chad.
He's just kidding.
I don't
No
have
matter
another
the
one. What else am I
pattern.
gonna do?
Just kidding.
Okay, so I believe that it is almost
TV show watch time. Any hot takes?
yeah. Any hot takes? It's also TV show
Any hot
watch
takers?
time.
I mean, I got a hot take if you want to use a graphic.
Why not?
Ready?
Yeah.
Go, buddy.
Ready? Hot take.
Okay.
Hot take time.
Okay.
Is it playing? Is it playing?
Hot
I'm glad this is almost over because I got to go potty.
Awesome. Thank you, Jason.
You can't waste a graphic like that. You get sued.
I
You
mean,
get sued for
we
that.
have not had enough hot takes,
I had to
in
give
my
you an
opinion,
excuse to
since
use it.
I've made the graphic. Post graphic, we have not gotten to use
Oh, they're
it.
coming. We'll get some of those hot
well,
takes to happen.
okay.
Hey,
I did see the final
Shogun?
episode of Shogun.
I have not.
It turned out great.
I have stopped until
My
I moved
wife,
to my new
unfortunately,
house.
has very severe ADD, and she cannot watch a show where you have to read. So I had to sit and wait till I had.
Did you read it to her?
No.
Did you do it in the car? That's what you should
She
have
doesn't
done.
have enough.
No.
She does not have enough
no,
attention
we
for me
will
to even
not
do
do
that.
that.
I'm not doing a
You
Japanese
should have
accent.
done it. In
No.
character.
No.
I will chop your head off.
It is a beautiful language. Like the women that speak it, it's just so like floaty. Like it just floats. Like the tonal.
Cool.
Problem.
I've
I've
not
never
seen
heard
that.
But then
anybody
you
say
have the
the
men that do the
Japanese language is
opposite,
beautiful.
and men do like this. Like they're doing like the real accents of it, but
Yeah.
it's like very like gruff. Like
That's sick.
that's just
That's
saying,
sick, honestly.
Hi, I like you.
It can never be.
But a great show, by the way.
Heck
We
yeah.
remember in the '80s there was a miniseries show.
It's the same exact
It's
story.
a recreation of it. But
yeah,
that was like a multi-part miniseries.
Cool.
Brian Martin likes my G-Run. He does it all the time, drives his wife crazy.
How was hot take? Can you give me a hot take?
Okay, hold on.
Hot take.
Are you ready?
Yep.
It's doing its thing.
I like she half did it.
It's
that
doing
time.
its
She's just like
thing.
going,
Okay, hot take time. I hate it. I wish you'd stop doing it.
I'm not
know
gonna.
You're trying to make it catch on.
I am gonna make this catch on. It is gonna be real.
I think you were annoying the heck out of Jens Kruger. We all hate it. It's not as funny as you think it is.
Did
Especially when you're in the middle of a solo and you do that to like
yeah.
garner the attention. I think it's rude and uncalled for, and I don't think you should do it anymore.
Dang, that was a hot take.
You ready for my hot take?
Okay, hold on.
He was supposed to use a graphic.
I do.
Tough.
My hot take is every time you do it, I kind of wish you'd die.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh.
There's a lot of hot takes there.
That's hilarious, honestly.
right.
Oh my gosh.
We got time. What are you watching, Jason and John?
I've been watching this new show on Discovery. It's like a new cooking contest. It's kind of crazy. They take these celebrity chefs and they're making them cook for 24 hours straight.
It's the same one that I'm watching.
Yay!
Jason!
Me and Hinkley are
So
best
the
friends.
real
meals at
quick.
the end of it are much worse than at the beginning.
Well, we haven't got to the end yet, but they're
Real
halfway
quick.
through. And
I have a
24
hot
hours
take about that show.
It would be exhausting.
Spoiler
nonstop.
alert. The first episode, like the second challenge or something,
know, it's crazy,
they got
right?
rid of half of the people, so it's kind of a total. It's a very inaccurate title. 24 chefs, but immediately they put it down to only 12. I don't know why they would do that.
well,
Maybe
because
they just didn't want to
they
handle
needed
it.
24, and then no,
They're
they
like-
needed 24 for the name.
They
But
didn't
then
want to
they're
pay
like,
for them for.
Yeah, we don't
I
need
know,
to.
they're like, oh, we're not going to pay these
It's
people.
not going to fit the format, guys. So we need to.
Okay, well, I'm still giving
could you
it a
imagine
chance, but
editing
that
that, Hinkley?
immediately I was like, what?
You edit. Can you imagine editing 24 different guys
I mean,
cooking things?
I was
I
born.
understand it.
It's kind of cool, actually, the production
Actually,
side of
yeah.
it. You watch in the background because they have to keep resetting the next like challenges while they're cooking,
Yeah.
so it's like nonstop. I was kind of bummed though. There's a guy that was on Hell's Kitchen that I really liked. He was the Irish guy,
Watch
the
your
big
mouth.
Irish guy,
Hell's bells. Hey, if
Okay.
and he got taken out the first.
Yeah.
Lucy
that
can
first
say
challenge.
It was one of those 12. That was really, really crazy, honestly.
I'm
And it
bummed.
is very
I like that
interesting,
guy.
though, seeing the behind the scenes thing. They
Thanks
were
a lot,
like, okay, we're
Brian.
literally going to do this
not
for a
friends.
day. It was pretty interesting. Okay,
I don't
that's
know
all
what
Sorry,
am
we
I
watched that.
watching right now. I can't remember what I'm watching. It's stuff. I've stopped
Me and Vince are
watching
still
anything
watching,
big because
Justified.
I officially, it looks like, I'm going to finally say it, we are moving at the end of this month. It looks like the inspection's over.
This is John
Everything.
personally, not the acoustic
Woo!
shop.
Yeah, just me personally. And I have a
Like you
new
already did it.
room for my quote home theater. It's not really a home theater, but it's going to be my space to watch movies and such. And I'm waiting for that to finish Shogun and anything that's quality.
I've been
4K,
really busy
like-
lately, so I haven't had to watch much. All the kids are like, I now have
You watched
3
the next
kids.
to last episode of Shogun?
Oh,
Not even
give
I
you a
guess I
spoiler.
wasn't talking.
Not
You have a
even close.
spoiler alert graphic? Guess who dies on
I guess
that
I
one,
wasn't
John?
talking.
Oh yeah, Brendan Robinson should be here on the next episode, which won't be the 100th.
No.
They're coming next week?
Yeah, I think so.
Robertson's.
The benefit is in 2 weeks.
It's in 2 weeks.
And they're
One-
coming
1 week,
tonight to
essentially,
film some
from
promos for it.
Friday.
So yeah, Brother Robertson are doing
I wasn't talking or nothing. Don't worry.
But, well, he jumped in there. All right.
No,
well,
you had to tell him about Shogun right in the middle of me talking.
Vince is suffering from justified withdrawal. Okay, go ahead. I thought you were done with your...
No, I was like
24 hours.
literally in the middle of a sentence.
I can't deal with your bickering.
Guys,
Juvenile
I can't do
bickering.
it.
I was saying that I'm busy because I have 3 kids playing baseball. One of
know
them's
what I
in
like a
football
lot?
camp while in baseball camp, and other appointments.
May the 17th.
I heard
That's
Jason.
good.
I heard
My kids
Jason
are busy.
actually has set aside May 30th as the day he's going to help me move. He said,
Oh yeah, I'm gonna help you as much as you help me.
I did.
No, you didn't.
We discussed this already. We were out of town when you moved. You were out of town.
Oh,
when you
I'm
moved.
out of town too.
Anyway, he's so full of crap.
That's a
It
great,
happened.
Great promo. You get 98% off on your 98th birthday.
That's wild.
Probably can't eat that much that time anyway, so.
Hey, I feel like this is a solid question. Favorite instrument in the shop right now? I'm gonna change it to instrument. You guys can all answer.
I think
favorite
the Bill
instrument
Monroe
in the shop
mandolin,
right
the
now.
Hall of Fame, is my favorite. It's a monster instrument.
That's your favorite one. That's a good pick.
Could pick. What's yours? Did you say you had one?
No.
No, she just said it was a.
I don't.
He asked favorite guitar, she changed it to instrument.
Favorite guitar in the shop right now. What is my favorite guitar in the shop?
I don't play music.
That 1940.
That's a nice. The 43 is a great guitar. I like that a lot. But I don't want to pretend that doesn't exist because Tyler will get mad if I
Promote
say
it.
it does. Yeah. There was one that I was playing that was my favorite. Oh, I know what my favorite guitar in the shop is. We didn't play it here. Why is it not here, Trent? The 1964. Oh, we got to play that. That's my favorite guitar in the shop right now. That's my favorite guitar in the shop right now.
The
The acoustic
1964.
shop. I played
Bedell.
it at Merlefest. That's my favorite guitar in the shop right now.
Okay, I'll link it to them.
Can you play Grapes on the Vine by the Rice Brothers?
Dying like crazy.
Dying like grapes from grapes on the vine. That's all I know is the last line of it.
If you have the
been so
lyrics in
long,
front of you,
I
you might do it.
Tex says he's out of town. Yeah, me and Tex are actually going out of town on the day that you move. It's so sad.
Jason hates me.
I don't hate you. I just, comeuppance and whatnots. What comes around goes around and whatnot.
I owe Jason, he helped me move a piano.
Yeah. And you didn't help me move. Why am I so nice?
I did help move from Branson once.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I went down there.
I had two guys that I worked with that I barely knew help me move.
I went down there like 3
It's like,
times.
what are you guys doing Saturday?
Load your stuff.
Jason forgets that we were actually out of town when he moved. We were in NAM or something of that.
All right,
my
one
wife
more
was
song,
there
guys.
and
It's
worked on
1:30.
it, and that was the whole deal. It was absolute truth.
I'm not
Talk to
argue
your
with
wife
you.
about it. She'll even tell
You're
you.
gonna
We
upset the
discussed this.
customers, John. Stop it.
Our viewers. The bickering
Okay,
viewers.
we should really wrap up. It's like 1:30 now.
Yeah, I do have to pee.
What are you
Leave
guys
me
gonna
alone.
play?
I'm getting moody when I have
Can't
to
do
pee.
Grapes on the Vine. Can you?
Okay.
Alex, it's also great.
I'm gonna play the 1940 or the 64.
I'm pangry. Is that how that works?
Okay,
Vidal,
It's like hangry, but
1964.
when you have to pee.
64.
that makes sense.
Love of the Mountains, John. Can you do that one?
Oh, that's a good one.
Chad Cobb has
Two
really good.
trees on a hillside by a cabin. Let's do that.
Shut up.
Love of the Mountains.
Sorry, what?
Can you give me the lyrics for that one? This is perfect for this guitar.
You also had the request for Sweet Georgia Brown.
We did have somebody
can't do that.
earlier in the comments say R.I.P. to Jim Mills.
That
was a
how
very
great
sad,
that is.
surprising,
Very sad.
57 years old, had a heart attack.
Wow.
He had the monster pull-offs.
He did all the quickest pull-offs in the world.
They like would rip
a
the
huge
pull-off.
grin on stage when he'd play. You could tell he was
player.
having fun.
Great player.
That's scary though. 57.
That's exactly 10 years older than me. Jeez.
It happened.
Let me do this.
Why? You haven't done it all night. Brother Robertson, they're going to be joining us next week, are they?
I think so. That's what I heard.
Official.
Said the 17th.
Brendan, if you're on
he
there,
said the 17th.
No,
what the
that's from the
show
show.
is.
but
Oh.
they're gonna
So they want to promote it next week by being our guest on the Shop Talk. So Brendan, if you're still on there, are you confirmed for next week? Otherwise, you'll make me
supposed
look
to be here tonight.
stupid. They're coming tonight to do the promos, yeah. But tune in next week for the
Haven't heard
Brothers
anything. Hopefully
Robertson.
they
If you
will be.
remember last year, these guys are great brother harmonies, do some country stuff. They were the, there was a
Nashville
mini,
Star? Is that
yeah,
right?
Nashville Star. It was like a country version of America's,
Be a star?
not America's Got Talent, but the singing one.
It's Nashville Star.
American
Yeah.
Idol.
American Idol. They were like the country version of American
Nashville
Idol.
Idol.
A really cool competition. They won it.
Ooh.
What?
They got like $5
Yes.
million for winning that.
Are you
$5
kidding me?
million.
They only did 1 year because the prize money was so big.
I don't think that's good.
$50 million? What?
Ready? Whoa, two.
Good night, Jim. You guys have all moved.
No, we moved into tune and he stayed out of tune.
I think Jason's bass is falling apart.
You know what stinks is coughing when you have to pee.
Hey, who is gonna go to Silver City to watch Bluegrass and Barbecue all month this month?
I just talked to Wanda last night.
Did you?
Yesterday.
She's coming down here this weekend.
Well, they're having a lake weekend with the girls right now.
Here?
And we're invited? Well, let's go.
Oh, Lake of the Ozarks? She didn't invite me?
No, she did not. Don't tell John till we're already there.
Dang it.
Anyway, yeah, they're gonna be there. She said, "Come see us, but we're gonna be really busy." She thinks they're gonna be in the Opera House. Ready? Oh.
Two trees on a hillside of the mountain, always looking up towards the sky. Remind me of my papa and my mama, who lived there 80 years before they died. Now a bright moon is shining in the valley. That old wagon leans against
hillside by a cabin. My mom and dad are resting there today. The burning of the greenwood on the fireplace, the falling snow around the redwood trees, the branches of the laurel by the creek bed, and the rippling waters of the gentle stream. Papa used to talk about the young days when he and Mama's first were settled there. He spoke of the love of the mountains that he and Mama shared together there. Now a bright moon is shining in the valley. That old wagon leans against a sack of hay. Two graves on a hillside by a cabin. My mom and dad are resting there today. My mom and dad are resting there today. I didn't know if you wanted another one, sorry. I gotta listen to more Sparks stuff.
Sparks, I like it best though. Alan Mills.
Yeah.
Yeah, The Lost and Found. Did you know he wrote that? Alan Mills wrote that
I
song?
didn't know Alan wrote it.
What was the song we did before that one
Alan-
that we just sang?
A quick little story. I know we're running out of time
the
here.
one that you
but
just
Alan
sang, Darby's Castle.
Darby's Castle. Do you know
Christopherson wrote that. I didn't until
Christopher Christopherson.
First time I ever heard that was Charlie Wallier with the Country Gentleman. Yeah. But I remember talking to Alan Mills about that song, and he was talking about how he wrote it, and it was just a basic bluegrass song, just to put it out on an album, and it became the #1 most played jam session tune in the entire country for a long period of time. And like he said, it's just a simple song about mountains. That's all.
Love
That's what Alan said.
of the mountains.
He's a good guy.
He's
Sick.
a super great guy.
Tears for Bears says that, how do you like the carbon fiber? Mando doesn't stay in tune any better. Sounds great. So far, so good. Like, I imagine that's one of the things, tuning stability at hot festivals and out in
Absolutely.
the cold.
Real quick about this, we haven't said this enough. We have availability right now to pre-order yours. If you were to order one, it will not be until the end of August that you would see one, but we have ones coming in within the next month and a half or so and continually through. So if you're wanting to reserve and get one of those ones before, if you were to order it from close, it wouldn't be till the end of August on that one. But we have some coming,
Heck yeah.
and they have not been spoken for yet. It's
very responsive.
And then,
do it now.
yes, and then we will also be putting a review out on that. If you are on TikTok, you can go ahead and follow us on any other channel. We had a lot of requests that we actually already played in this live stream. This very live stream gets uploaded to Facebook and great.
That's not our stream anymore.
No, it's not.
Yeah, they got a lot more comments and interactions.
They
Must be somebody
do.
else's stream.
It's our internet.
Guys,
is
we're over
wonky
time,
on that
but
stream.
John, one more. Jos Rin has some questions for you real quick.
What is it? Oh.
And then we'll see you guys on next week's episode. We finish out with one last
Solid question, yes.
All right, first question is, what is your opinion using different bridge pin nail?
Like bridge pins.
Okay, material, ebony versus plastic, brass, bone, fossil, ivory, I assume,
Everything.
rosewood. Yes, it is one of the first things. Martin still puts plastic pins on their guitars. I think you should get rid of them immediately. Yes, it does make a difference. Is it dramatic? No, but I can
It's
absolutely
detectable.
hear it. I would definitely change at least to ebony, but where I really hear the bigger difference is in the more dense materials such as bone or even water buffalo horn. I would at least go to ebony, throw away plastic pins. It's time
Harder
for
the
those
better.
to disappear.
Well, not harder the better, but
Yeah, I don't know
rosewood's
about.
too soft.
I have those titanium pins that D'Addario put out, and I've got those on my guitar. I might think that's a little bit too metallic and a little bit too.
Unless your guitar is a
sustained.
dud.
Unless you don't have any sustain, it's really.
I've
gutty,
seen some people
I
using
would go back.
Cocobolo.
Yeah,
That makes sense because
Cocobolo.
Cocobolo's
Interesting.
dense.
It's pretty dense.
And so your favorite is bone.
I have fossilized ivory and bone. I could not tell the difference between fossil ivory and bone at all.
Except for a $200 price
Yeah,
tag.
except for the price tag. And I couldn't hear the big
Oh,
difference.
no.
Did you just break one?
No, I just dropped my
Drop
pick.
my pick.
Excuse me, while I dig down here.
You did that. I also couldn't hear a big difference between water buffalo horn and those other two materials. But definitely between wood and plastic, big difference, and there's even more so from wood into the
I agree.
Well, there we go.
dense materials.
All right, let's finish one last
good.
tune and get out of here. I'm hungry. and Jason's got to go
What was the
potty.
last one you wanted to do?
I don't know, let's do something to get us out of here.
What's another good Lost and Found song?
Leftover biscuits. There's so many good ones. What was the one about?
Hello, Trouble.
That's the life of the road.
Oh, we should do
young
a
cowboy.
Love Bug. Oh, little bitty thing called the Love Bug.
That's a good one too. Jay, what do you got for us, Jay?
What's the one where they're in the...
Hey, you know what you should do? I know what
in
to
the
do. Close with this.
cornfield and
Go to G.
The dad came home
Go to
and shot
G
at him?
and Jared, do your best Dempsey Young for
What's the one where they're in the cornfield? Los River Band did it.
Cloudy nights.
Yeah, that's one. That's great.
But I was gonna have you do boom boom ding ding do bam.
That's a slow one to get out here with.
That's fine.
All right, thank you guys so much. We'll see. Do you have the lyrics for it? It's been a while.
No, I've done this recently. This is
Okay,
the
so it's a
Farmer's
Haggard
Daughter.
tune that
Haggard tune, but Jeremy's
Dempsey
gonna
Young
kill
killed
Dempsey Young, mandolin
I'm
stuff.
sure gonna kill it.
Tonight there'll be candlelight and roses in this little country chapel. It's almost falling down. There'll be tears in this old farmer's eyes this evening when I give my one possession to that city boy from town. His hair's a little longer than we're used to, but I guess I should find something good to say about this boy who's won the farmer's daughter and will soon become my son-in-law today. Mama left 8 years ago in December, and it was hard to be a dad and mama too. But somehow we seem to make it in this old farmhouse, and love was all my baby ever knew. He could be the richest man in 7 counties and not be good enough to take her hand. But he says he really loves the farmer's daughter, and I know the farmer's daughter loves the man. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all for joining us. I had a bunch of fun. Got to hang out with Jason. Got to hang out with Jeremy. was a lot of good times.
And there were 0 shenanigans or bickering, childishness. We were very prepared.
So not true. Anyway, see y'all later. Adios. Sayonara.
Bye bye, everybody. Bye bye, everyone.